So I'm here with Jason Hart of EuroVent. Jason's going to show us a little bit about what EuroVent has to offer. So EuroVent, can you tell me a little bit about what it is, what it does, and how it can help a shop owner?
Yeah, so EuroVent is a source capture system. So what you're doing is capturing the exhaust at the source, at the tailpipe. This is our most popular system. It's a rail system. The rail runs the length of the whole facility where the bays are. And the rail itself acts as the ductwork. So the fumes would get sucked through the reel into the rail itself, out to a centralized fan, which then shoots it out to the outside. This particular system, like I said, is our most popular. The reel slides up and down the rail, so you only have to put one of these in for every 3 to 4 bays in your shop.
So this can go up on the roof of the shop?
Yes, this is mounted about 12 to 16 feet off the floor.
Okay, and these hoses don't hang on the floor then?
No, so these are set at about 6'6" above finished floor. You have a hose stop that you put in place.
Okay.
And that way you can easily, the tech can easily grab it when they need to use it. They can slide it to where they need it, grab the hose, pull it down, and hook it to the actual source of the exhaust.
Okay. I presume you have the same type of exhaust setup for a dual exhaust?
Yes, we don't have it here. The unique thing about our system, we have a quick link system, so you can easily pull these adapters off, plug a Y hose in here, okay, and then for dual exhaust, you would, same idea, hook each tailpipe adapter to the tailpipe.
Okay. So besides having the floor clear, what are some other advantages for, let's say, a shop that's in a cold weather?
Cold weather?
Yes, I'll say.
Well, and this is primarily where this comes from, because it's an OSHA regulation and code, okay, that these need to be installed in shops. Even in the South now, where you have conditioned shops, air conditioning, same thing. You have to have a way to suck the fumes out of your facility. Okay,
so we're seeing savings on electricity, heating costs,
especially with the rail type of system. So to give you an idea, if you have a 20-bay shop, you might put 5 of these in, where traditionally you would have 20 hoses hanging from the ceiling. Okay. By code, you have to have enough airflow for all 20 of those to be running at the same time. So you're looking at 10, 15 horsepower fan to power that, where a system like this with 5 drops, you're looking at a 2 horsepower fan.
Okay, all right. And I notice you have this piece here. That looks like would go on the floor for a new build?
Yes, these go into a lot of new builds. So what they do is they run the PVC in the ground, about 16 to 20 inches deep. The pod hooks to it. This comes up to finished floor. So this would be your concrete. And then when they need to use it, they open the door. And the hose is in here. Same idea. You pull it out and you hook it to your tailpipe.
Okay.
This, again, you typically put this type of system on every bay line. You'll have one of these pods. So again, you go back to, you start getting into the larger fan sizes and that type of thing. And that's why this is really our most popular system. It's the most efficient, cost efficient, just to operate throughout the course of the year.
Right. So 80-90% of your sales probably this
rail system. Yes, sir.
Which makes a lot of sense, because it keeps the floor clear, and most shop owners aren't going to be building a new shop. But if you are building a new shop, that might be a way to go. But either way, you're going to have some really serious advantages.
Right. And with this type of system, sometimes the techs will just leave the hoses laying on the floor. They won't properly store them, put them back in. So you always have a tripping hazard or something like that with this type. They may leave the door open. Now you have a hole in the floor that's wide open that, again, could be a hazard. They are popular systems. A lot of people just like to bury stuff. They don't want to see it in their ceiling.
Right. Okay. So if a shop owner wants to get in touch with you, EuroVentExhaust.com.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Jason, thank you for showing me what EuroVent has to offer the aftermarket. What else does JohnDow Industries have to offer?
You're welcome. So I'm going to walk you over to our dynamic division with John Horniak.